Hello, my name's Troy, and this is going to be a video response to Electric Unicycle Crew. He done a video on sexism towards men, basically, and being I'm a man, I thought I'd whack out my point as well. Sexism against men, I believe, is a lot bigger than what women get whacked at these days. Say, for example, if a man was to wear a dress, they would get called a transvestite, or they just get the mick taken out of them. And if a woman wears, say, men's clothes, say jeans and a shirt, then it's totally okay. No one would notice, which I think is a bit sad. But then, just to highlight, I don't wear dresses, and I reckon that a lot of people are very nasty towards, women are very sort of sexist towards men. For starters, if a man was to hit a woman for self-defense, then that man would go down for, will get in a hell of a lot of trouble because he hit a woman and he'd be classified as a puff. Right, now in my eyes, if there's a woman with a sledgehammer in her hand trying to lash out at me, right, I'm going to hit her because, it's in my eyes, that's a fair battle. Then she has a weapon. I'm going to disarm her and possibly pin her to the floor, or I'm going to just whack her, because I'm not going to stand there whilst I get whacked across the head with a hammer, am I? And the biggest thing of them all is men are all cheats, men are all stupid, men are dumb apes. And I can probably name quite a few women who have cheated on their fellas. I'm not going to say any names or any stories because I could get in trouble, and I can get other people in trouble. And women, I could probably list 1,000 things my mum's done stupid, especially in the DIY department. The thing what affects me the most as a man is buying clothes. You walk into any shop, right? Tesco's, Asda, Primark, D2, any clothes shop whatsoever, any shop that sells clothes, even shoe shops, right? 90% of the store will be women's clothes. You walk into any store, it'll be 90% women's clothes. Now, I'm 6'5" ish, and obviously I need clothes what fit me. And I could walk into a store and not find any jeans what I like and what fits me. And the same with shirts. I look like a complete and utter pansy in a white shirt. Now I have nothing about against gays or anything, but I almost look gay in a white shirt. Or I look like something what's supposed to be on Barbie. But you walk into the women's aisle, usually the women's tights aisle is bigger than the whole entire of the men's clothes aisle. Usually the men's aisle is one little aisle, and the tights aisle is the same size as the blinking men's clothes aisle. And women all wear the same tights, so how is it they need so many different pairs? They all wear the same pairs. That black pair they all wear. So why do they need to sell so many other different pairs? It's ridiculous. Electric Unicycle Crew also said that this woman called Christina Aguilera, sorry I can't say her last name very well, made a song called I Hate Boys. Now I just got a few of the lyrics here. He also put a link to the lyrics. If this thing will scroll down, here we are. It basically says I hate boys but boys love me, and shit like that basically. So he also went on to say that Eminem brought out an album which was sort of against women, and everyone whinged and moaned about it, but this song nobody whinged at all. Now this is the only thing you hear me say nice about Eminem, but what gives this woman the right to make I Hate Boys song, but doesn't give Eminem the right to make an anti-female video? What's the difference? There is no difference whatsoever. They're both just as bad as each other. So why does she get to make an I Hate Boys song, and why does Eminem not get to make an anti-female record. It's ridiculous. Now, I've left the most sensitive subject to the end. And this subject is about rape, so if you are slightly sensitive towards the subject, feel free to leave the video right now. This is also a subject which scares me quite a lot, to the fact of it could destroy your life basically. But I got told this story, which happens to be true, where this guy went to a nightclub, picked up this girl who was supposedly 19, and obviously took her home and had sex with her, and the following day it turned out she was 15, and her and her parents were getting this bloke done for rape basically. Obviously my point with it all is that girl shouldn't have been in the nightclub in the first place. That girl shouldn't have gone home with him. You know, her friends should have looked out for her, and well, she should have been tucked up in bed, not, you know, banging men who were too old for her. And you know, that guy's now had his whole life wrecked. Say for example that guy was me. I've just finished a bricklaying course, so if I went to and apply for a job, I would be screwed because of that, you know, bitch. You know, well, luckily it hasn't happened to me yet, which I am quite grateful for. But yeah, these things do happen, and what gives the right for women to claim rape on a bloke who doesn't deserve it? What justice is in that? None whatsoever. It's just ridiculous. That bloke's life has now just been ruined, wrecked. He's on sex offenders lists. If he tries to apply for most jobs will reject him because of his dirty record. That's all I have to say about this subject. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.